Hey guys, so like I said in my recent news update video, there has been another data leak of heroes, and this new data leak contains information about a bunch of future heroes for Dota 2. So this video is going to be one of many videos where I'm going to analyze, speculate and make predictions about the heroes revealed in this new data leak. And this is the part 2 of those videos. So without further ado, let's begin the data leak analysis. In this video we are going to talk about the Wind Dancer hero, and as his name suggests, this hero's theme is wind. This is similar to the theme that the Zephyrus hero from the previous data leak had. So I think maybe Zephyrus and the Wind Dancer might refer to the same hero. Just like how Mouse and the Rat King also seems to refer to the same hero. So maybe Zephyrus is the hero's name while Wind Dancer is his title. And like I said in my previous data leak videos, I still think that the Zephyrus hero is based on the old removed Dota hero named Teorikikaze, the Wind God. It's worth noting that there are two characters that are based on this removed Wind God hero, and that is the Zephyr hero from Hon and the unreleased Dota 1 hero named the Wyvern Outrider, who seems to be an attempt of reviving this Wind God hero. I mean, they all have the same theme, which is wind, and they are all bird-like entities. I mean, even their spells are similar, because they all have one spell that has some sort of forced movement, and another spell with AoE damage, and another spell which is a shield ability, and all of their ults are pretty much the same. And now I am sure you guys can see the uncanny resemblance of these heroes. So IceFrog is pretty determined in bringing this hero concept back into Dota, and the recent updates sort of prove that IceFrog have the intentions of bringing back all removed and uncompleted heroes or items from Dota 1 to Dota 2. And like I said in my Great Confluence videos, Valve seems to have the intentions of incorporating Hon heroes into Dota 2. But you might be wondering why I'm telling you all these facts. Well, that is because I believe Zephyrus the Wind Dancer hero is the latest attempt of IceFrog trying to revive Teorikikaze the Wind God. And you'll see why I say this as we go over his abilities. So let's go over the Wind Dancer's abilities that are mentioned in this new data leak. Escape sounds like ability like Wind Run, but I think it might be a spell similar to the Flicker active which blinks you into a random location. I say this because the Flicker active is actually based on one of the abilities that the Wind God hero had called Displace. But unlike the Flicker active, Displace also dealt damage around your teleport location like Meepo's Poof. Gale Force is probably a spell like the 4-star active, but since that would be boring, I think it might be some sort of vector targeted spell that allows you to push multiple enemies or allies into a target location, kinda like a AoE 4-star. This sounds very similar to another spell that the Wind God had called the Tornado Blast, which also pushed enemies. This suggests that the Gale Force ability is probably based on that Tornado Blast ability. Then we have an ability named Tornado. Tornado shares its name with Invoker's Tornado spell. This is not a coincidence because the Wind God's ult was called Typhoon and it was basically Invoker's Tornado spell. And after the Wind God hero was removed from the game, the Typhoon spell was repurposed into Invoker's spell later on. So based on all these facts, I think the name and the effect of the Wind Dancer's Tornado spell will be changed so that it won't be the same as Invoker's Tornado spell. So the name will be probably changed into something like Cyclone or Typhoon, and the ability's effect might be either something similar to the Wyvern Outrider's ult called the Prevailing Winds, which was basically a AoE use on a targeted area. Or it might be similar to the item Windwalker's Cyclone combined with the Wildkin Neutral Creep's Tornado ability that allows you to cyclone a target or targets and move during the cyclone, dealing damage to the enemies below you while the cyclone target remains invulnerable. Anyways, let's move on to the Wind Dancer's final ability, which is Wind Bomb. I think this ability will be something similar to Kotal's Blinding Light ability, which deals damage in AoE while pushing the enemies out of that AoE and possibly even slowing them in the process. This ability is similar to a spell that the Wyvern Outrider had called the Wind Blast, which dealt damage in AoE like a bomb. And after looking at all his abilities provided in this data leak, the Wind Dancer hero is indeed a Wind Dancer, because I think his whole kit is designed to have some kind of mobility or forced movement that allows the Wind Dancer to dance around his enemies like the wind, and possibly even make his enemies dance around to his will as well. So as you can see, this hero definitely seems to be a derived version of Teorikikaze the Wind God, and I'm pretty sure that IceFrog wants to bring this hero back into Dota. My guess is that he will be a highly evolved Wildkin, yes, the kind that you see in the neutral creep camps. I mean, we do have Centaur Warrunner and the Ogre Magi as heroes, who are also based on these neutral creeps back in Dota 1, so why not a hero based on the Wildkin neutral creep? I say this because back in Dota 1, Teorikikaze used the Wildkin model, and after he was removed from the game, these Wildkin neutral creeps were actually placed on the map as a tribute for that hero, with a tornado spell similar to the original Wind God, and this connection between the Wildkins and the Winds is still present in Dota 2, because they still have the tornado ability. So I think Zephyrus the Wind Dancer might be a Wildkin who has mastered the power of the winds, so much so that he has become literally a god. just like his former self way back in Dota 1 as the Wind God. Plus, to further back this up, if you watch the video I did on Hoodwink's message, you will know that I said that there's a chance that the Zephyrus hero might be Vedra Fenrir or the eagle on top of Yggdrasil from Norse mythology, who are both bird-like entities, and it is said that when they flap their wings, they create powerful winds that shake the world tree Yggdrasil, which supports the fact that Zephyrus the Wind Dancer hero might be a wild king who controls the wind. And if you look at the Hon hero Zephyr, who is a hero derived from the Wind God hero, he is also another bird-like hero, so it all fits. So I think the Wind Dancer hero might be a wildkin bird-like hero who controls the wind, and is the latest attempt of Ice Frog trying to revive Teorikikaze, the wind god. And this is the timeline of this hero's presence according to all the things that I said in this video. And this hero single-handedly proved all the predictions that I made for the Great Confluence in the Great Confluence videos I did a while back. So let's go over the timeline. Dota All-Stars or Dota 1 starts in 2003, and during its lifetime, Teorikikaze, the wind god hero, is added to the game and then removed later on. After a while, Hon is created in 2011, and the Hon version of the Teorikikaze hero is made as Zephyr. Meanwhile, in Dota 1, the Vibrant Outrider hero is made, who seems to be a revival attempt of the Teorikikaze hero. However, the Vibrant Outrider hero was never released, because around this time, IceFrog partnered with Valve to create Dota All-Stars as its own standalone game, as Dota 2. Time passed on and Dota 2 grew in popularity, while Hon's popularity decreased until finally its last major patch was announced and released in early 2019. And in this same year, in late 2019, Void Spirit was released in Dota 2 and announced about the Great Confluence. This is why I think that the Great Confluence might be the merging of Hon and Dota 2, because I think Dota 2 has partnered with Hon and is now merging these two games into one game. And then there was the Dataleak in 2020, which contained the Zephyrus hero, who has a similar name to the Zephyr hero from Hon, and he seems like another attempt of reviving the Wind God hero concept, but this time in Dota 2. This brings us to the recent Dataleak in 2021, where another hero named the Wind Dancer was revealed, which I think is just another name for the Zephyrus hero. And I predicted that the Great Confluence will be the event, which is themed around the Norse doomsday called Ragnarok, that is said to come out after TI-10 in August. And Zephyrus fits all of these categories, because he is based on the Wind God hero concept from Dota 1, and he is technically also a Hon port of the Hon hero Zephyr, and he is based on Vedra Fenrir, who is a Norse bird-like entity with wind powers and have a connection to Ragnarok. So this is why I say that the Wind Dancer hero proves that the Great Confluence is a Ragnarok-like event which will merge Dota 2 and Hon together, just like I said in the Great Confluence videos I did a while back. So yeah, that's it for this video guys, but this is just the part 2 of many videos where I talk about the heroes revealed in this new data leak. And if you guys want to check out the other parts of this data leak analysis, I'll leave the links for those videos in the description box below. Also let me know your thoughts on the heroes that I talked about in this video, because I would love to know what you guys think about them. And with that said, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.